A lot of goddamn shit going on today, boy.
Look.
We doing a bunch of shit today, but we starting it off with what happened to the fucking Island Boys. It's a 16-minute video, so I ain't gonna be trying to pause too much. Don't be on my dick when I do pause, cause you know I am gonna pause. I'm not no motherfucking I'm Dante, but I am gonna pause this bitch. Like I said, my twins, my slimes, my slats. What up, though? We get straight into it. Damn, I gotta change that intro.
Bro, we were making $40,000 a day. More than that.
To drowning in debt.
They did you dirty? How?
Yeah, they owe me about like $150,000.
For a split second, they had the world's attention. They could have pivoted, cleaned up their image, maybe even dropped a halfway decent track. But instead, they crashed hard.
Hey, don't touch me or what? Bro, what?
Damn.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
I don't care, bro. You profiling me.
TikTok personality known as Kodiak Red is in trouble with the law again.
The judge gave Frank Venegas bail this afternoon for having
What
a
did
gun
she
without a
just say?
serial number and
Again.
The judge gave Frank Venegas bail.
Frank Fanigga? What's his last name?
Known as
First of all, this nigga's name is Frank.
Kodiak Red is in trouble with the law again.
The judge gave Frank Venegas bail this.
No, she tried to slide it in there. She just said it. She tried to slide that little shit in there, bro. We heard it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting out of this one, bro. We gotta find her at and cancel her, bro. It's over. Damn, my TV finna be loud as shit. Never mind. Nah, bro, we heard it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was bad, bro. That was real bad.
Afternoon for having a gun without a serial number and oxy pills.
What started as a meme quickly spiraled into a spectacle of fights, arrests, cringy interviews, and desperate attempts to stay relevant. And instead of evolving into legit hip-hop artists, they became a cautionary tale on what not to do after your 15 minutes of fame. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we're unpacking the messy rise and even messier fall of the Island Boys. Everything that led to their demise and where they are now. Though, looking back, it's hard not to wonder if they were doomed from the very beginning. Twins Alex Fly Soldier and Frankie Kodiak Red had a rough childhood. Their father passed away from a heart attack when they were just 5 years old, and with no father figure to steer them straight, the two fell into a life of crime from a young age, engaging in all sorts of illegal activities like burglary, larceny, assault, battery, and even grand theft auto.
Yeah, so they was actually doing shit, but they wasn't killing niggas though. But they was actually like really stealing and shit. Like, nah, I don't really like doing shit like killing niggas and shooting at niggas, but they was really doing shit. They was doing shit, but they wasn't doing shit type shit.
We was out here wilding and stuff like that. Our mom, she made sure that we had a roof, everything like what's required. But even the police know, like police back in our city, they knew that our mom couldn't control us. Like nobody. Yeah, we were out of control. She was good. She did everything she could, but we was out of control. We thought we could do whatever we want, and we got away with it because when you're a little kid, you know, it's like a slap in the wrist when you get in the system.
This nigga always acts really fucking stupid. I feel like this the nigga that got the brain. He actually speaks. I feel like this nigga just...
Father figure to steer them straight.
I feel like this nigga just an idiot.
Two fell into a life of crime from a young age, engaging in all sorts of illegal activities like burglary, larceny, assault, battery, and even grand theft auto.
So we was out here wilding and stuff like that. Our mom, she made sure that we had a roof, everything like what's required. But
he sound fucking stupid, but this nigga is actually speaking at a certain rate and volume. But this nigga he's like this, you know, like a roof over our head. Like, I don't get it, bro.
Police back in our city, they knew that our mom couldn't control us.
He sounds stupid as fuck too now. I think they both dumb. Never mind. Take it back.
Nobody. Yeah, we were out of control. She was good. She did everything she could, but we was out of control. We thought we could do whatever we want, and we got away with it because when you're a little kid, you know, it's like a slap in the wrist when you get in the system, you know.
The twins spent most of their teenage years bouncing in and out of jail, eventually getting kicked out by their mother when they had just turned 18. With nowhere left to go, the two decided to pursue a career on social media. They spent most of the money they had left on tattoos to emulate the look of SoundCloud rappers.
How much did you spend on all your tattoos? I spent around like 30K.
And started posting random videos on Instagram and later TikTok.
This nigga has 1 mil on fucking his twin brother. You're lying. What's this nigga's at?
Instagram.
Fly Soldier. This nigga has 1M on doing dumb shit. This nigga has a kid?
I don't have to. I'm gonna tell you why. He likes it when it's like this. He likes it. Look. You see? He likes it. You know what I'm saying?
He don't know how to hold a baby? He gotta like support the neck a little bit more.
I hold him like this, and I did the same thing with my daughter as well too.
He got 2 kids!
My favorite little thingy in the world. I love you so much. You're the best. He's my favorite. I love him so much, and I'm such a proud dad.
And he look like NLE a little bit.
For having a beautiful, beautiful son, you know?
Nah, it's just his hairline.
And it's like, he's even more beautiful in real life.
This nigga has 2 kids.
Why do you never hold his neck properly? I always hold his neck properly. You're tripping. I don't know what you're talking about. And look at him. He's all blinked out. I don't gotta hold his neck properly. He's just that guy. Just like his daddy.
Oh, shit.
Why they hate me for being...
Why? Dog.
Being great like I'm supposed to hide it. I just let them run their mouth while I sit back in silence. These days I've been by my...
Why he let his baby mama drink while she was pregnant, bro? What the fuck?
Okay, I want everyone to do me a favor. I want everyone to go check that. Everyone that keeps talking about my sweet little angel baby boy. He's so cute. Right? I want everyone that keeps talking about my baby.
Nigga, this shit is crazy, bro. Shout out him and the baby. I hope the baby get better. Well, not that there's nothing wrong with the baby. See, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Never mind. I hope the baby live a long, healthy life, though.
And later TikTok.
He got 1.4 million off fucking his brother. This shit crazy.
So they said that we're double trouble. We've been called that a whole lot. Yeah, that's stupid. We've been called that a whole lot, by the way. No, we're hard eyes though. Ooh, you like that shit, huh?
However, while their unusual appearance attracted some attention, the views were too inconsistent to make a stable living off these videos. That is, until one video went viral and changed their lives forever. On October 13th, 2021, the twins dropped a video of themselves singing their Island Boys song in a pool.
Why they muted? Why the fuck they muted?
Cause I'm an island boy and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'ma just island boy. I'ma just island boy. I'ma get key white going. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun. I'm just out full gazing. I'm like, pool where I'm staying. They're like, you wanna be famous? I'm trying to be out the greatest. I'm a Florida boy. I get a real damn tropic. I'm like the damn on the topic.
And like as a kid, I thought this nigga was speaking Florida. I thought he was speaking Floridian. That's really what I thought it was, bruh. I thought he was just speaking Florida. Now that I'm older, like, this nigga is speaking nonsense.
Island boy, put my vest on, yeah, like a wagwan man, try to make it to the top. I'm an island boy.
That didn't even rhyme. His neck long as fuck.
I've been trying to make it. I ain't seen it with a gang swing. You ain't just swing no kind. And through the storm, through the rain. Cause
this nigga has black outline for the hairline.
Tie home like a line from the island boy, from the Caribbean.
It's so bad. I didn't even realize it was this bad as a kid, bruh. I was literally just singing Island Boy. That's it. I'm an island boy, cause I'm an island boy. That's literally all I was saying every time I sang it. I didn't know it was this fucking bad.
Okay, yo soy cubano. I'm an island boy. Put my vest on, yeah.
That shit's trash. That shit got 25 million. What the fuck?
Hood rich
feeling like I've been going on my own, and people don't understand. And then this shit going crazy, gotta come off the bands. I've been struggling, gotta have my mama, gotta get a crib on my own. I don't want you here on my phone, I'ma hit the climb around some gang, nigga. Put your life on the.
He said, what did he just? What did he just? When did this come?
Hood Rich shot that.
This came out 2 years ago, and I had no idea this shit ever came out.
Put your life on the line. I ain't tryna go back to child, nigga. I'm tryna stay out the street, make that money so I can help my family. This shit crazy than what you think, nigga. Yeah. I'm not tryna end up dead or in jail, no. I ain't tryna fuck with.
Bro, I didn't even know this shit happened. What the fuck? That shit was fucking crazy.
30, seen it like okay, you seen him, I'm like Birdie. Ego on my O and I tatted on my forehead. Keep it like okay, and then he's bigger down the red. Keep it like
I had never knew these niggas actually made music. Like, this shit is fucking terrible, nigga. This shit garbage. This shit a new type of ass.
I'm being cases. They just want me down, I'm targeted, I'm a chosen. Keep it with these niggas, but I know this, I'm holding. Boy, you know I'm strapped up, boy, I keep it, I ain't Trojan. Boy, you keep that shit and I'm like riding in this rodent. Keep it down, okay?
This shit is ass as fuck. Get it off my shit. I'm finna delete it out of my history. How do I get to it? Let's get to my history immediately and delete that shit. What the fuck? How do I delete? Yeah, get that shit out of here, bro. What the fuck?
This took the internet by storm, getting over 5 million views in just a week and tens of millions more on other platforms. It also made the duo world famous practically overnight. However, despite its explosive popularity, the general reception to their video was a lot more mixed than the brothers would have liked. While a few found the song catchy, others, including hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg, were straight up annoyed by just how bad it was.
Island boy, I've been trying to make it. I ain't seen it with a gang sign.
Gang, they ain't got to use that word. I'm speechless. Two goofballs in the pool.
But as it turned out, the quality of the song didn't matter at all. What mattered was its incredible meme potential, which resulted in countless parodies and edits, boosting its popularity far beyond the Island Boys' wildest imaginations. What the two failed to realize, however, was that their success had nothing to do with talent or musical ability. Instead, they were the butt of the joke, something for everyone to laugh at. Rather than seeing themselves as the meme they were, the Island Boys convinced themselves that they were the next big thing in hip-hop, a delusion that fell apart when they were booed off stage just seconds into a Miami club performance. They also released a full music video of the song that made them popular, only to get dragged through the mud once again.
I've never seen that shit. Now I gotta see it. I gotta see that shit immediately. Where's it at? Whatever. Duty uploaded. Gotta watch a Duty video. Dog.
And that's the good thing about the underground.
With comments like, "Have this as my alarm every morning, been waking up 30 minutes earlier just to turn it off. Thank you, Island Boys. Thank you, Island."
What's good? What's in store for? I was supposed to listen to the fucking that nigga Baby D's album, but he didn't drop it, so I'm bullshitting. Literally, I'm about to get on Splitgate too though. I want to try that shit on stream. That shit fun. Right now, I'm watching the downfall of Island Boys. I didn't even know they made this. I didn't know they actually made music. I just knew they was fucking on each other on some weirdo shit.
Boys, you saved my brother. He was paralyzed in a fatal car accident. Luckily, when I played this song, he rose and clicked the sound to mute. And this type of hidden talent should absolutely remain hidden. But even after facing the harsh reality of their situation, the two kept posting videos as the Island Boys, since at the end of the day, the money was just too good to walk away from.
We were making $40,000 more than that. I'm not even playing with you.
Yeah.
60.
We was looking at the thing. It said
The top of it said you got $60,000 to do.
To make.
Then the next day we would do that. The next day another 60,000. We're like, man, what the fuck is this?
Unfortunately for the Island Boys, even the money was about to dry up, all because of their poor choices. The first big mistake the twins made was turning down an offer that could have resulted in a long-lasting and more stable career. Shortly after they blew up on the internet, Kodak Black, one of the rappers they modeled their looks after, offered to sign them into his label, but the two refused the offer completely, stating that they wanted to stay independent. Fly Soldier later explained his reasoning in more detail, stating, "I'm not currently signed to no label. I'm independent, and so far I'm doing pretty good when it comes to the money, because I feel like labels just take my money and I'm doing pretty good right now. I got racks." However, this highlights one of the Island Boys' biggest flaws, one that sticks with them throughout their downfall: their inflated ego and ignorance when it comes to their own talent. The twins believe they're entrepreneurial geniuses who always make the right decisions, and nowhere is this more obvious than their appearance on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast.
Do you boys feel like you have an inherent musical gift?
Inherent, like what? Inherent.
Born with it?
I mean, I've been singing since I was a little kid. Yes, too.
Do you have that it factor?
Yes, I'm a star. Yeah, we do.
Around 25 minutes into the podcast, George Janko suggests that all of the jewelry they'd bought could serve as a smart investment if they ever faced a financial crisis.
I think if God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real, I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest it in something. So you guys will never ever be broke again. So I don't think there's ever gonna be a broke situation.
All things considered, this was fairly good advice from George. However, instead of thanking him for his consideration or showing gratitude of any kind, the Island Boys flipped out.
George, stop talking. We have multiple.
Wait, that was. Yeah. Hey, that was for you guys.
Yeah, you.
That wasn't like a hate shot.
I don't need financial advice. When I probably make more money than you.
They got offended by George simply entertaining the idea that they could ever go broke, and turned what was nothing more than friendly advice into a full-blown argument.
But that was me being nice. It wasn't me being like an asshole. I could be an asshole. I could turn it up and be an asshole.
Why don't you go talk to somebody else about that? It's not gonna go in your favor. But
no, it could go in my favor.
Like, you really don't want to go there, bro.
I could go there. Because I was giving you guys nice advice and you guys were being assholes.
Hey, George, keep talking. I'm gonna walk out.
I'm right here, you guys.
Okay, what are you trying to say?
You guys are throwing a lot of threats. I'm sitting right here.
No one's threatening you.
You guys said it's not gonna go my way. This is not the Milk Boys. We don't do fake over here.
You trying to scare me or something? I'm not scared of you, huh, man?
Ultimately resulting in the two puffing up their chests and storming off the podcast
together,
shit, boy. Just to protect their bruised egos.
No, here, I'm moving for you. I was giving you nice advice, bro.
I agree with that.
Though given
someone really made these people famous. Niggas really subbed to their OnlyFans. You niggas that was subbing to Island Boys OnlyFans. And I know there was at least 5 niggas signed up thinking the same shit I was thinking, but they actually did it. Because in my mind, damn, these niggas ugly as hell. There's no way they have bitches on their OnlyFans. What are they doing on there? Subbing to OnlyFans period is crazy. Yuck. True. But sometimes, I can't even say that. I ain't gonna like, go get you some ass, bro. Just go get you some ass. Like, what? I don't even know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where I was going with that. Remember the whole, if you sub to OnlyFans, you're a simp convo? We had that conversation? Damn. I'm doubling back a little bit. I just know niggas really be on that. Niggas really be horny. You feel me? Niggas be horny, so some niggas might really, you know what I'm saying? Low key. Yeah, some niggas just be horny. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Let me take it back.
What happened next, George's advice would have actually helped them survive. Not long after their impulsive appearance, the Island Boys meme started to fade away, and the crazy amounts of money they were earning at the height of their popularity vanished alongside it. Their views dropped to a fraction of what they once were, booking slowed to a trickle, and the people that once obsessed with clowning on them simply moved on. By the times the twins realized the severity of their situation...
Hey, look, man. I want to point something out to y'all, man.
1980.
Hey, look, man. I had to say it. J. Cole said it for me. Shout out Jermaine. Off topic, but I got back on Vinland Saga, and this shit's so peak. I have not watched Vinland Saga because I've noticed something, bro. I fuck with anime, but I can't get into anime, if that makes sense. I'm one of those niggas, if that makes sense. I fuck with the idea of anime, but I can't sit down and watch anime, bro. There's only a few animes that I can really sit down and watch. Fucking Naruto, Kame Got Killed. Sometimes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But if you tell me, no. And what's that one? Damn, what's that one anime? Damn, niggas just start roaring that little ass B6 outside. No, it's some anime, bro, where they like shouted out a bunch of animes and shit. I forgot the name of it. I fuck with it heavy. Goddamn Samurai Champloo. Like there's a few animes I could genuinely sit down and watch. But if you tell me to go out of my way to watch fucking Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, I just can't sit down and watch that shit, bro. I still to this day haven't gotten past the second episode of fucking what's that shit called? Demon Slayer. I haven't even started JoJo's. I haven't even fucking gotten past the 60th episode of One Piece. I got past the goddamn the Arlong Park era where the niggas was fighting goddamn Arlong and them. But we just picked up Sanji and what's the nigga name? Fat nose nigga. Usopp. But other than that, I can't. The whole second half of the first season is literally questioning the whole idea of Christianity. Is interesting. I heard about that and I thought that shit was so clean. But am I gonna bring myself to really watch that shit, bro? Because I don't know if you niggas know, I have never finished Naruto. I never finished that shit. My big brother had already watched all of it and he told me everything that's gonna happen. So I just skipped to my favorite parts to see what's gonna happen. I was an A and B nigga. You gotta give it a try, bro. But not like I was an AMV nigga, so I always saw the Sasuke and Naruto fights or Naruto and Pain fights. I just finished AOT. I can't get into it, bro. It's a lot of animes I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit down and watch. I think all anime I can't just sit down and watch. What's it called? The one with Mordoria and All Might. No, My Hero Academia. That will be the first anime I ever finished, and I'm still like 20 episodes off or 30 episodes off. Like that would be the first anime I ever finished from start to back, literally. One Punch Man. Dragon Ball. I just can't sit down and watch the shit. I tried to start all the way from Dragon Ball and work my way up, bro. I stopped at like the 3rd season of Dragon Ball, bro. The first one, I don't know, bro. I want to be on that.
It was already too late. Instead of prepping for their inevitable fall off, they spent most of what they earned on cars and jewelry to flex on social media. In an even worse financial move, they even sold the rights to their viral song to a man named Check the Star. So when the income dried
this nigga look like the Third Island Boy. What the fuck?
Up, they had nothing left. In a desperate attempt to stay relevant, the Island Boys resorted to increasingly erratic behavior, like starting a fake beef with one another on which one of the two was responsible for their success.
Red, you wanna be just like me. You want to be just like me, Red. You want to do everything.
That nigga got steak fry hair. That's what that nigga got. God damn.
Red, I made Island Boys. Follow the leader. Red, follow the leader. I made Island Boys. You made Island Boys. I'm the one that told you let's get in the Airbnb. I'm the one that. But I made Island Boys though. I made Island Boys. I'm the one that told you to change it up. I made Island Boys. I'm the one that made the actual bars. I made bars. Okay, let me talk.
And even believing that their dramatic exit on Logan's podcast was the right thing to do.
You guys regret walking off that podcast?
No, I wouldn't regret it. I went probably 5 times more.
No matter what cut white people got, it will always resemble a bowl cut. Nigga, facts. I don't know what it is, bruh. This shit weird. And I feel like this nigga hair fell out. That's why I look like that, bruh. Y'all hair not built for what the fuck our hair can do, nigga. I'm just saying, bruh. That's why when I be seeing that nigga Gunther with them locks, and that nigga has to rip his locks apart, I'm like... And then I see all the black people in the comments saying, bro, I gotta do that too. Nigga, what hair do you have? Because you look like me. But you must be from Barbados, my nigga. Like Rihanna and them. You gotta be from goddamn Dominican Republic with hair like that, my nigga. You not fully me. That nigga Gunther, look, bro, shout out Gunther. Nigga been doing a lot of shit. My nigga, it's time to give him up, gang. I ain't gonna lie, that's just not my... I just don't see it, bro.
No, I wouldn't regret it. I went probably 5 times more viral in that podcast than I probably would have if I just would have had like a regular sit down and talk.
Not understanding that this kind of entitled behavior was a major contributor to their downfall. After all, no one wants to support...
Bro, these niggas look like NLE after he cut his hair. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. I don't know how to explain it, bro. These niggas look like NLE when he got the cut, bro. This shit is weird.
Absorbed pricks who think they're better than everyone else just because they went viral once. As a comment on YouTube which described them perfectly, simply stated, they are perfect examples of internet making the wrong...
Look like NLE trying to be Prime Comethazine. Hey, Prime Comethazine might be the grandfather of all crash outs, my nigga. Comethazine was a real... That nigga, you think he was a real deal killer. Boy. What the nigga say? He put a bullet in his dome. I used to be rapping the fuck out that shit. I was killing nobody. But shit, nigga made me feel like I could do it.
People famous. Even then, the Island Boys still had the chance to make something off their dying career. They already had millions of followers across social media. All they had to do was
give both have 1.4
a reason to stick around. A potential route for them could have been to work on their music and to try and become real hip-hop artists. But that would have meant putting in real work that the twins clearly weren't interested in. Instead, they chased the next viral moment, hoping to cash in big once again, without lifting a finger. And after much deliberation, Fly Soldier and Kodiak Red found the shortcut they were looking for. However,
this is an insane graphic right here. I'm just saying, bruh. When it come down to it, at first I thought these niggas was just fucking hoes together. You niggas in the trenches, bro, because I know niggas that like have told me, yeah, bro, I hit this nigga with my brother. So you saw your brothers meet while y'all was both hitting the same girl. You was in the front, he was in the back end. Then y'all flip-flopped. You know how dirty that would make me feel, bro? So you telling me, first of all, and the female too, that's some dirty ass shit. So you telling me, your meat was just in her, yeah. You took out your meat, your brother took out your meat, then y'all both decided to switch spots and put your meat in back where both other meats was at. Would you crush your homeboy though? Oh, would you? I was about to say, what the fuck? Would you crush with your homeboy? Nigga, no. What the fuck? Nigga, never. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know how y'all niggas do that. Really just be crunching hoes together. What? Niggas hitting, slapping, high-fiving. Nigga. And my eyes wander. What if I look you in your eyes while I'm smacking this bit? You feel me? Are you serious, nigga? No! No! Nigga. Gummy mode. Nigga, bro, I wouldn't even have a gummy dick. My nigga, I'd probably chop my shit off. after seeing some shit like that, I'm throwing bleach in my eyes and I'm cutting my meat off, bro. It's over.
Much to their dismay, this idea backfired spectacularly, eroding the little reputation they had left on the internet. In April of 2023, the two shocked the internet with their announcement of their joint OF account, with a now deleted post on Twitter. Although many assumed it had to be a joke, it turned out to be completely real, and even more disturbing than anyone ever expected. Over the next few months, the twins kept posting increasingly salacious pictures with each other, all while promoting their OF account. But even all of that wasn't enough to prepare for what came next. On the 1st of August 2023, a video of them making out with each other started making rounds on the internet.
Bro, it's one thing to fuck hoes together, but then to kiss your mans, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, nigga, your third cousin. I don't care who it is. Why are you kissing this nigga, bro? And we just lost a viewer. Why are you kissing this nigga? Now look, bro, be gay, be gay. Nigga, y'all resorting to invest? I ain't gonna say the word. I don't know if I can. Y'all had to resort to invest in order to motherfucking get some motherfucking chicken, nigga?
Internet, to the complete shock and horror of anyone who came across it.
Yeah, I don't wanna hear it! Why did he just play a fucking sound? What the fuck?
Boys went viral once again, only this time it was for all the wrong reasons. However, to them, this was a complete victory.
Something to talk about, because people really don't like us, so like, hey, look, we got something on, and they kissed each other, so we kind of knew it would go viral.
But before they had the chance to celebrate their rekindled success, it went away faster than they would have liked, leaving them stranded with no stable source of income for a second time. And unlike their previous fall-off, where they could have still retained some viewers by improving their music, they didn't have that option anymore. No self-respecting artist was going to work with them ever again, or offer to sign them to his label.
So what's going on with you two kissing each other and shit?
Bro, shut your ass up before I break this shit.
Dude, hey, yo, that ass, I would love to see you try that shit.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I would love to see you try that shit. What the fuck are you saying up in front of the
Shit.
The OF stunt eroded any respect people had left for them, and it was only downhill from here. During this time, the Island Boys tried to maintain their image of wealthy gangsters who still owned mega mansions, sports cars, and diamond jewelry, when in reality, most of it was fake, and the Island Boys were drowning in debt.
They did poker dirty.
Crazy, yeah. They did you dirty? How?
They owe me about like $150,000.
From what? Your percentage of the cameo money?
Yeah.
Is that the only money they're bringing in?
Mostly, maybe a little bit on TikTok, but I mean, it's pretty much run dry at this point.
Despite their best efforts, the twins couldn't maintain the rich boy facade forever. They started getting more and more desperate with each passing day, and even lowered their cameo price from $135 in the beginning to just $30 in a last-ditch effort to make some money. But when that didn't work either, they decided to hang out with Jack Doherty of all people, just to regain some sense of relevancy. Even then, they couldn't resist the urge to stir up drama and pick fights at every chance they got, willing to do whatever it took for that viral moment to keep them in the spotlight.
I get it, but no one in the street.
Yo! Damn!
Stop!
What? What?
Damn!
Yo, chill! What the fuck?
Bro, don't touch me, bro. You don't touch me or what? Bro, what? Bro, what?
Bitch!
Oh my god!
It even got to the point where the two were accused of hitting Jack's girlfriend.
Appreciate the money I made off you guys. It was cool. Yup, you guys worked for me. Nice fucking try, dumbass. Nice try.
What's good?
Yeah,
What's good? Hey, not with me around. What's good?
CMB bad, cause funny bitches.
But as you might imagine, hanging with Jack Doherty was never the right move, especially if they wanted to win back even a portion of their audience. And with Jack losing everything he had, the Island Boys were left without a home on the internet yet again, forcing Alex and Frankie to become even more desperate and sacrifice their dignity in exchange for fleeting moments of fame. Alex, for instance, had a baby a few months ago. Unfortunately, the baby wasn't perfectly healthy and had to be put in the NICU until it could recover. However, instead of taking care of his wife and child, Alex decided to use his son's tragic health to farm TikTok views.
So it goes by God always with me, and let's start reading it.
Fortunately, the baby survived and is in much better condition now, but that has only given Alex more opportunities to use him for content.
I think he looks like Fly. Yeah, he looks a lot like me.
At least he's spending time with his wife and child. Frankie's situation, on the other hand, is 10 times worse.
TikTok personality known as Kodiak Red is in trouble with the law again.
The judge gave Frank Venegas bail this afternoon for having a gun without a serial number and oxy pills.
He was arrested in May of 2023 for domestic battery and allegedly slapping his girlfriend before pushing her into a shallow pool, injuring her chin. More recently, he was arrested again in February 2025 after officers found drugs and a gun without a serial number in his car. A few months ago, Alex and Kaylee posted a video updating everyone on Frankie's situation, and according to them, he's practically homeless at this point due to his addiction.
He's getting evicted. He hasn't paid a bill. Even his mom would tell me before.
And listen, that's another problem on why you don't use.
They also claimed that he didn't pay for the cars the twins bought for months, bringing Alex's credit score down with him.
He's brought Alex's credit down so much while we're in the middle of looking for a house, and it's not even his fault, it's his brother's fault, because his brother hasn't paid his car in 4 months, and we could show you guys the voicemails of the car people calling him.
Bro, fuck that. Your boyfriend was fucking his brother. The fuck out of here, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Every single day saying, where is a payment?
Unfortunately for both brothers, the internet doesn't have any sympathy left for either.
Clout is a horrible drug.
Of them, with comments stating, "This is why you don't start an OF with your twin brother," and they should have listened to George Janko's financial advice.
I deadass forgot this was a stream. I'm immersed. Me too, nigga. What the fuck? I'm trying to figure out what we watching next. So we watch Flights 1v1, DR versus you and Zook need this 9 vicious, AMP Mario Kart, or Ugly Guy killed his best friend's dad. What do we do, man? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What's next? Or should I hop on Splitgate? Throw me 7, dog. I need this sub. Look, I'ma just pause it. 7 ads is bodacious. I'ma just pause it, bro. Hold on. Time out. They make it rain, I make it storm. That's just the norm. Cause I'm way too cold, yeah. Staying in my dorm, yeah. About to go and get some sleep. About to go and get some, no, we just beat creep.